have made many fake cakes here on my channel, but I have never made a fake cheesecake. And so today we're going to be making a fake New York cheesecake, both in a slice form and a full cake size. And we are starting right now. What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny and I am that props girl, and I am all about helping non-professional theatre makers, props makers, hobby crafters and decorators make unique props and decor on a budget. And as I said, today we're going to be making a fake New York cheesecake. You could use this for a prop in a theatre show, or you could use it to go on display. The options are endless. So if you are keen to see that, then stick around. Be sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, as it helps to let me know that you want to see more content like this, as well as hit the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my future uploads. And with all that said and done, let's jump straight into this video. For the full cake, I'm going to be using some dummy cake rounds, and for the slice, I'm going to be using some dry floral foam. I'm also going to be using some acrylic paint, a paintbrush, some bicarb, or if you're in America, baking soda, some hot glue, and some Mod Podge. For those of you who are just wanting to do the slice, then this is your step number one, and that is to cut your floral foam down to size. Now I'm going to be using one that I prepared earlier, but you can basically just use any kitchen knife if you like to cut this down. Floral foam does cut down pretty easily, so it's a pretty simple process. Maybe just put down a cutting mat if you want to be sure to protect the surface that you're cutting it on. But basically that's your step number one. Once you've got that cut, we can move on to step number two for you, and people who are doing the full size can join in. So this step, we are basically going to make the base. And so for this, I'm going to mix in the bicarb soda with some raw sienna paint, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of white acrylic paint just to make that a bit more runny, because the bicarb does tend to soak up the paint a little bit. And I'm going to then take a paintbrush and brush that on. Now for the full cake, I'm going to be doing this just on one of the dummy cake rounds, which makes it pretty easy for this because there's going to be a clear defined base. On the slice, there won't be a line as such, so you're just going to have to determine a line to measure to. If you want to, you can do an indentation or a line with a ruler just to make sure that you're getting it straight. The bicarb soda mixture really does mimic a biscuit base really well, which is why I'm using it today. If you are enjoying this video, be sure to smash the like button, as well as hit the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my future uploads, and leave me a comment down below with what your favorite type of cheesecake is. My favorite is actually one that I make, which is a gluten-free one. However, I may not be gluten-free, but a lot of my friends are, and it is a Toblerone cheesecake, and it is honestly to die for. Once that's dry, I'm going to mix in some white acrylic paint with some yellow acrylic paint. And if you've got a beige paint laying around, that would be very handy for this step. I just didn't, so that's why I'm mixing them together. So just a tiny bit of yellow in with that. Just a note from future Jenny, I actually found when I painted the base yellow for the middle bit that it was super obvious that the two bits were stuck together, and so I actually went in with some wall filler just to fill the gaps, and I was really happy with the texture because it kind of looks like it was, you know, put in a tin like a cheesecake would be. And then I went back in and painted over it again with the yellow paint. So to save yourself the trouble I had to go through and painting it twice, just do this in the first instance. Now for the top, we're going to mix in again. I'm going to take that raw sienna paint and I'm going to paint the edge just with the raw sienna on its own, just to give it that hard edge, which is often present on a lot of cheesecakes. For those of you who are doing the full cake, this is where we're going to glue the top pieces to the bottom piece. Step number 5 is optional, but as I often suggest, I do recommend that you coat the entire finished product in Mod Podge just so it seals it in place. However, as I said, it is totally optional. But if you do want to just Mod Podge the middle bit, it will make it look a bit wetter like a cheesecake actually is. As I said, it's optional, but I personally like to do this step. And I would particularly recommend it to those of you who are doing the slice version. Well, there we go, 2 different ways to make a fake cheesecake prop. These look great. I'm so happy with how they turned out. And let me know what you think in the comments as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash the like button if you did, as well as hit the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button, because you don't want to miss any of my uploads coming, because I have got some amazing stuff planned for the Christmas season and I'm super excited to share that with you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week and I will see you next time. Bye.